All right, Tony, so it's a lot easier for me to answer this just in a video than it is in an email. When you said, is it different with a driver compared to a wedge and how much shoulder bend you get? And there is a big difference. I'm glad you asked. So we have a driver here. So the angle that this driver makes, this angle right in here from out from the club, is going to be a lot flatter than one of a wedge. So a wedge, and you'll see here by the length of the club too, the wedge is a lot more upright and the driver is going to be a lot longer and flatter. So we have these two angles right here. So in regards to your swing, when we have a driver swing, we definitely do want to kind of bend down and let this fall, and we are going to be more upright than a wedge because of this angle. Whatever angle my shoulders bend forward, I want my tilt at the top to be the same. So if I bend over 0 and I turn, I'm 0 tilt. If I bend over 40 degrees, I want a 40-degree tilt. So when I have a wedge in my hand in comparison, it's going to be shorter and more upright. I'm going to be more bent over and this, but then as a result, I'm also going to have more tilt and I'm going to be steeper on it. And that's why we create a divot with our wedges compared to our driver. So our driver is kind of rounder and flatter compared to a wedge, which is going to be bend from the hips tall, and you're going to shoulder tilt to shoulder tilt. So from a front view, if I were to get my wedge out and bend forward, when I turn, I want my tilt to be about 4 to 5 feet in front of me. So from a side view, when I turn, I want this angle of the shaft to be about 4 to 5 feet. If I had my driver out and I had a little bit less bend, when I turn this, we want this to be about 10 to 12 feet. Right now, with where you set up, you get up in here and it's really far away, and then you've got to try to match that spine angle back. A lot of times you don't, and that's what you leave it out and to the right. So get over it, kind of keep those elbows tucked in, bend, let it fall, and then practice getting your left shoulder to tilt and then your right shoulder to tilt. And just kind of go through those, and I'll send you some more directions if you either get more swings or have any other questions. So feel free to keep sending them, Tony. I'd much rather help you out this way and be able to show you. It takes me 2 seconds out of my day, and that way when you practice, I know it's the right thing. So once again, as you're setting up here, bend, keep it kind of tall, don't let it slouch, tall here, bend from the hips, feel like your butt's sticking out, good knee bend, and then you're just going to tilt, keep those hands nice and low, don't let them come out here, keep those hands in, low tilt, and then tilt through. All right, bud. Talk to you soon.